another day. We continue what we discussed last week. Your mission here in the heaven. That is what we are discussing. Your mission here in the heaven, earth. Like ahana ye wono mission the entire waha. Eno enende ye discuss. Last week no me ma wote ase say bibia ewo etheric place no bibia ewo etheric realm no it's equally exercise practice ewo ahanom nso so said ya wo asase so na ahaye wo heaven na ube make no wo heaven aye wo de ana wo heaven aye wo ya said ya obetimi explore every city, every country, every corner based on your ability or how you have made your life. The same way you can access your ability, your heavens in the realms of the spirit. We have millions and millions and millions dimensions or heavens or planes, just like we have millions and millions and millions of conditions, situations, weathers, places, countries, cities in this world. The same way it is in the realms of the spirit. So what are you doing? Are you taking your balance, or you are just focusing on the chaos, the politics, the religion, the fake world that these groups or fraternities has created for you to search for heaven that is within you, for you to search it from outside? Where do you belong? You have your life, you own your life, you own your energy. You are energy being, you are spirit being. You have no end in this world. So what I ask is, gain your consciousness, liberate yourself so you are able to access all these dimensions like Todd said. He's had the ability to access all these dimensions that he wanted to incarnate or reincarnate in. He's been able to go through all that. In the same way, tu kwan akọ obi mu kasa mo say me tu kwan akọ wiase afene nyina saa na wo honhom so betum tu kwan akọ all the dimensions. So edin na bema wanya sa ability no, it's not about religion, it's not about politics, it's not about etheric or eniyama wunya no waha like worldly stuff. It's not about that. It's all about your consciousness and how you hold your energy as an energy being. Don't throw away your soul, because the universe, the creator, doesn't have any or know any religion. He does not know any fraternity. This universe, this creator, does not even know gender. The reason we can't tell whether he's a male or a female. You can do this all by yourself. Like the Bible says, salvation is individual, because you have your will, you have your life, you have your power. You throw it where you want to throw it, whether you want to go through the tunnel of the archons to reincarnate, or you want to access other dimensions, because you have a lot to access, just like you have a lot of places to travel to in this physical world. Today we are discussing your mission here in the heaven earth. And I discuss it. I welcome you once again. Now let's see this. Now your mission is to control this heaven. As Todd said, you don't just die and reincarnate in an endless cycle. While some archons eat your energy, you must master the game. Choose a dimension of your choice. If you decide to go with the fake heaven they've created for you, you are for the archons. They will eat your energy and keep throwing you and recycling you. Na me grace mean na one archon bia na pampa mu apa why static wo ha away I na dwen say why static nti obedi me so na masom no. No way, that was then. Now I know better. So I will not allow any archon to program his tunnel with his fake life. Like they've created religion, politics, and trying to create chaos, giving us fake hope, telling us to look outside for what is within us. I will not allow that. What am I preaching? I am preaching yourself. I'm not preaching anything to you but to yourself. I am preaching yourself and your consciousness because at the moment you are able to gain your consciousness, before you enter into anything or make any decision, you know yourself and you know how you want to end. So you make the decision all by yourself. So if the decision you make take you through pain, it is your decision, not somebody imposing anything on you. Bebre life I static because you catch us, hey, we say, hey, we say the same thing the pastor is telling you, don't divorce. So divorce is not good. He has divorced. Were you able to ask Mr. Bishop Alpha? Obia ne abilities ne obetimi aye. You can only know what to do and understand what you are doing when you have your consciousness. And that thing cannot be done for you by anybody but by yourself. So I want you to learn from Toad that said he had ability to incarnate in many places, dimensions. There are millions of planes and dimensions. Your mission here is to master the art of interdimensional consciousness. You must control your consciousness. That's your first mission. Don't sell your consciousness to media propaganda and earthly dogma. You have the ability to create where you want to go. Your heavens, easy. You can gain your consciousness and create and create and create and create and create and create and create. So when you end here, you continue to create and create and create and create. Don't be meant and can't say and I be heaven and I be heaven theater. Papa crown to me shebi. Papa na kan or say men fa home boss here for we. Now they will come against you. Ampani ampa. What Saturday chain will be a yes hey. What say we chain will be a yes high. And so I remember 10 years ago when I started wearing jeans trousers to church. I was then. I have been gifted since. I have really worked for the church, honestly. Say heaven was one part for church. You my na me kwaja ubia. Na omudidi mi atem. I had a rich father, and when my husband was around or was alive, he was rich. So I was doing bigger stuff. So these people would judge you. And why are you wearing this? Why are you doing this? Why na they na me yakora say wig na ye short today. I sorry for no munim say ye wig. Eno de omu bumfu. O de wig ni so bi bo wuti a eno so omu hu. Na emo mu sha wig na so na efe say na omu ntumi ntobi because enya synthetic. No mu di jersey so and I wear trouser and there and he found a shirt trouser chain. Sorry. I sacrificed my life and insult for you. Now muna mo enjoy. I welcome you to Spiritual Hour. We are doing part 2 of Heaven Mission. So Mama when we say heaven, no, and you won't be creative where you want to explore and explore and explore. Until one yet sapa obi the mission, the plan, and then the merchandise. A bet trap you. No, I hear you, Mama. Icons, no, not on why you're rich. Now to where you are, you're vulnerable. Now who I wasn't half a ton. So how long would you do this? Now the Yana said, when you do this as a parent, you put your children into that same reptilian cortex. Then Kolani living their lives with fear, a bit more self-confidence. I could low. Continue. Your second mission in this heaven on earth is to plan for your subsequent incarnation experience or experiences. And I make a sure when they say reincarnation or incarnation, people think that it is the archons own. It is believed that one you come and pay for what you have done. Whatever it is, no matter how small, just gain your consciousness. There is always the level you can actually climb. This is an important message to traditional chiefs who sell lands thinking they will die and go and leave their next generation without heritage. So some way, ABS Bible muda Ezekiel. Now, Bible ne kan you say obafo bi be ka kire ni so be wo si buei me pese mi wo buei osun sa onu nko abewu nu osun sa man kan ti yate. And obafo ne san ba biom no be catch and say why me the 15 years account one down and the joy or be a party too and I've had the idea and crofo ba so mo mehwe ade a me wo bi fie me wo gold me wo diamond e nipa ni bi bebre sa ohu hwe da ohu bibi kitu bi a ene cha kasa owie ye na odi the party ni wie ye na angel ne ba no be ka chense sa ade we a waye no wasefo nyina be di hia no mo be konkoam Ezekiel say se nyu no na breso na be ba de a it's okay unko ape ube wu no usu yes ade be ba wo entire generation so se nya ma breso na be ba de a e okay politicians ni be brom kasa nie say no mo dwen asofo no so be bre say ya no mo dwen maka. If it's not about me, now it's about my generation. I him for no more tons asem. Ebinum, nti na nche na mafu adoado na mo na ase atata. Ana ka cha asase yetom. Titimire ni mu na akabulan. Enya information say enkrofo ye omo ayese mekomu muwe be ba beje omo asase no. Omo kan say odoma nkoma japade entumi nye onipa dasani bi adea na obi abase oba beje. Sisi ye ahemfo no. Asase number 2 double triple na waware na wageka na ka ni si wona ka ne nche ne ye nkate abenkwan kakraka na waware 3 na owo mma no sugu ho atwaton asase no wali sipo common sense. China is rich because companies are omusisi America for sisi wo ho nyina no omo de rent omo for a very long time. They thought about their generation. Omo dwen omo generation ho nti years no bebrebe ni nyina omo ye na ebesen ye no sana brofo ni America fo ni so omo nya cheap labor no mko sisi companies ni nyina wo ho omo long lease na nyame boa omo ye sa plan omo ewu na this generation no omo abeje companies ni nyina. The reason ti a wo be kwa akoto Fendi na wakwa akoto Louis V na wakoto Dolce na obehunu na ebigu rubber de yaye Dolce ni bi low grade na ehye no to Dolce na ukoto no 6,000 euros ni ade no obi akoto bi 12 cedis wase no is because they China for no dwen omo generation ho na omo de companies ni ma abrofo no long lease na omo ye adwumaden na say companies na bedi omo sem. China is rich today not because they have discovered mineral or anything, but because their ancestors made a long-term plan for them. Omo anye to say Ezekiel the e bi say enya ma bere so na ohia no ne nkwasom ne beba de emfa ye Ghana mpanifo de decision na ya amoye. Yes, started sorry ke the time na missionaries ni ba ha no mu besi ende. Asori na de na ya makuru no. Missionaries ni mpo ba first no omo kro mbe repi ye na nanu kro omo be sisi schools ni asori dan e de ma yen sisi currently no asori na omo ye no schools no omo sisi no ho na ko bi free. Missionaries ni de no na omo ko ni free ana me bodam de mma me fancy he ya asane menya asem nkola na mo ni omo ko ntoko o social media ti enti no wo ya wo Thomas asase na wo yo hini a. Do you think about your generation? And we say wu anasa Ezekiel for no omo wa ha no. Your mission on this planet is to leave a legacy and heritage that can sustain at least 3 generations after you. This is the mission. Wo yo hini obi abedi ohini oton asase na nka wunya bi tena so omo beton no masa aton ama obi ohini mua animgu asesement there. You won't live on this land peacefully, and you put all your children into trouble because unya generational thinker. Who was short memory now you're a low level minded person. You don't think critical. You think only about abenkwai a beef ni wele ayemuma as a king. Animgu asesem. Don't come and work. Eat, misbehave, and go. You have just set yourself up for a bad heaven in your subsequent reincarnation. Please understand the difference between reincarnation and incarnation. Hey, reincarnation, they are constantly no creating heaven. Just like creating fake heaven. Creating politics, religion, economics, Omode create chaos wo ya adwene mu eye obi se wadidi ame no oni dan kra mba obra waye wawo mba fefefe onko hospital ontua hospital bill ne mani na ye kama but the fact that oni car no oni dan nyame nya ehwe mam nti wo be wo car wo dan na de bia wo nam hospital na wo mba no so nyina obi ayo oke omuni made na mokọ na moda mu chamber hall mu de yin na nka ape na pain any hospital bill to you azam ketwa nipa nim how asomdwe is important o asomdwe is one thing no money can buy and asomdwe will only come to you when you are real and you gain your consciousness. Then you will understand your woes and know how to maneuver because you have hope in the other dimension. Saha anye poto amawa ye pe bibia peche nti ye ton ade no ye nwi hupo emfaye ho so sikani mu and the other day no obi ni mi di nkomo say dollar de omu hu dia nti na Ghana fo kora e paso ase ni bia no omu nya bi obeto wasase ato ho because it was long term plan na nipa na oton ma ona wasan aton ama obi enum denti because ada ho 3 years o ma ye hwe na kuro nu ankasa so mbra papa bi enim a obi ye nyamafo a sebe mfa nchame ye betam ne de akọ na obi ate ha na oye de ope saa kromfo mpo wa hoto eche ni papa. I continue ti wodi ye wadwen se wodi ye wobetena kuro se medi kan ma Bible scripture no o say de a wokọ mpo a de a wo ho no na de bekọ de a wo ye wa ha de ye se fa kwa nka de no wa ye wa ha o de bekọ ote wonye hwe wodi edidi na wokọ club na wo ye saying girls ne boys na aba no ankasa omo hu ampo mfo omo hu mpo mfo omo omo didi social media de ombe hu bia they want their lives to be like that. Who told you? It's not easy. Reincarnation means you die and are reborn into the same realm or planet. I don't know if I say here. Our concern, or no more di hine, or your mukrum. They suck your energy, recycle you. No what's about hey a hey It is almost catch I would say. Oh, nani out here over dia. Now be some say what about the archons? They don't know. No, me yano. I don't know. Reincarnation is for them. They govern that place. They are the gods and the laws of that place. I have friend reincarnation. And even sometimes the same family, the same family, you go through such a cycle, no? Because we've left our consciousness behind. Yes, our consciousness is no more. In case whatever you left behind will be waiting for you. This is according to karmic cosmic knowledge. That could be a karmic resolution. Now let's set it up. So reincarnation and incarnation are different. If it is divine, it is incarnation, and if it is archons, it is reincarnation. Because they will recycle you. That is it. They say when you die, you will see that light and the small tunnel. When they hear second chance, now papa ni hu tunnel no hu light no na Salvador or cabbage. And the papa be shade mu. That is archon. Hey, this is just basic knowledge. So who could this one na we say wo de obetumi aton asase nyina wo de obetumi abuli obi ya because wo na wenye authority akotena wo hini bia na wo Bible mu. Say yampa me nim. Ono ne dia na oye ni say otwitwa nkrofo tom omo kokromoti. Eno otwitwa bebre no otwitwa so a no de egu ni table ase. Eno na no de sisa bola. Twa no de egu ni table na konwa ase o se ni table ase. Otwitwa ahemfo kokromoti bebrebe. Ono so ye twa ne de bi. He's talking about the archons and their recycling. Ti wo de ye wadwen se wo na wo ye commander police commander wo mpna ne obi nti obi sika obi awia no wo be wo onye wo de ye wadwen se wo na wo hwe port and harbor authority so nti crofo ni ama na omo akra ba na the mortgage ache no wo de akọ your friend is saying ayi auction nti wo de on for omo ade e ma omo oh waden wo de tena parliament wo because wo na aye minister ye de awo pe bia wo na aye president in fact wo de ma obi a ne ewiase nyina ye wo de na oye ohene wo ka so obi nka bi nti wo de ye obi a de awo pe the vulnerable ones teti omo so archons are watching you because akoma na wo de treating nipa sa no is from the archons ti omo ma wo di nipa so titi nipa akola ke to na aye manager wumbu security wumbu work bia kasa rough oh go ahead it is waiting for you sin is sweet but wait for it This is the job of the archons. Nti wo de ton asase no hene, oh ton ni nyina na fa twempena. Ye ni awope, but the archons are watching because omo no omo ma bitter soul. Omo no omo ma akoma e den e ma wutumi hwe nipa anim e di ni bone ente saa. Na kanya saa na wo consciousness na wo chase divine incarnation. You love people. You love them like your own or like yourself. That is what we call godly. And now God onyamesom tete obi aso ana ebo obi hu ye wahia uni obi o na wase ni din una wo study to bribe o koso na tua. It is waiting for you. Incarnation means your spirit will take up another body in a different realm. Like religion says, Jesus was God in the flesh on this planet. So your purpose on earth is to master the art of how to incarnate into realms and dimensions of your choice. Because if you don't, there are energies that will play you condemn. O Christo ni be quote sa scripture we yo. Hey, chale. Sometimes they bust my brain. I don't understand you sometimes. Me mano, me can't say be cracks. I almost stress. I almost say I tear. Me amari bo amoya na me hwa I tear. Hey, mo be can't just say ye hwim Jesus and no call ye and not saying, but they don't even understand that it's talking about other dimensions. Still, up to now, they are waiting for Jesus to come here, recycling. So, gaining the consciousness, they say, a higher conscious person. He's in other realms. The only thing you know is the way you're born, because one time you are full of sin. That's the only thing you see around people. That is the only thing you attract. That you have even gotten yourself so much confused that you say you're fraud. Yes, you are you're fraud. You don't call money for. It's a pity. Now I pity the members. But someone here ready to gain their consciousness. You will be recycled. The church, the politicians, the economy, the everything, the chaos that is going on is ruled and owned by the archons. They will recycle you and you will reincarnate. I don't want to reincarnate. I want to incarnate. So that's the difference. Intimate, you're confused about reincarnation. Me say reincarnation, you know. Who are about this same place? Yeah, archons no place. Now say incarnation there, who are another body, no work another realm. Who disconnect? Papa no kind. Now what's another realm? That is incarnation. That is what you should wish for. That is what Jesus did. That's what Krishna did. Now so here we are talking about reincarnation. I continue. Just master the art. How do you master the art? You gain your consciousness and you work on yourself. Ya wo hu adwuma. Ya wankasa wo hu adwuma. So wo ye ni sa na eno na sebe emu wo disconnect wa ha oh na wo kra na fa another being na san akọ na san fa na to so na explore the joy. Because if you don't, there are energies that will play you condemn. Your mission is to experience dimensions like a god, not an ordinary floor member. Hey, but I am who university for doctor for more 6 years. No more be doctors, now more practice. I sorry you 100 years still are your members. I don't know this Abucha. I say dream one. We are crying to me you would do sorry. I do crack be my bronze. I mean the Pentecost for my jaya first no. Oko to tongala on your ma. And the woods naturally but offering it still your veggie. Now the ba. Na ya bomb pie say the wash a bronze salmon say. Hey! Person suffer in life. Your mission is to experience dimensions like a god, not an ordinary floor member. You must understand that religion and politics are dividing tactics to keep us away from the true knowledge of this world. how would I even explain this for everybody to understand? How do I explain this for us to understand that this thing is actually playing us games? Am I so materialistic? Oh yeah, obi ya de ama ukra or ya ma said ya obe ye bia mo. I am on the back and I'm here saying and I'm so now we and 1 year. All these things are things that are hindering us because they are too what you say to about ogu and so any on sabeka. Ya catch say to your tight so that we juma be ye. Ya catch say so seed so that we be kunu bibia ya ma ye hu say tia ni entua ma. Politicians never catch say to your tax ni yefanye road nti ya plan ye de aguya dwum se bibia wo be ye biodo bia wo be show bia no hwehwe the back. That is na be no mu yi yenye free no kore no aye consciousness na say yesua no o mu yi yenye free hu wo ka no kore wo mum na aye brunsam ya werehosem. Our water and food are being made unhealthy so we can be broken and die just so we can walk away from the true nature of the planet. Say sabi tafracho. Se wundi duane aya box ya say ya be so lazy that yem cry yem pese ye wo abe cry yem pese ye wo. This is the level na abe ne ya wo e de ahadiem na we prefer to use that na ye chase we asiniama. This is how they are taking us away from nature. And until I make us a moment show. First, ye nananom. Ni enche se sie muma ye se ye su nyame ye ben nyame ye do nyame no. Se sie mum ni yare ahodo. Tuberculosis that be je keke kan tete na Africa na e wo hefa. Omu nyinia na omu anim nyina ye dandruff. Na omu so mabosom. Ya ye nim nyame, ye su nyame no. Let me say heaven na ben so that ye be contempt 45 painful exit. 28 what a shock. 15 oba nabo na wo board ne so and that you see yesu nyame is because you are drifting away from nature, you are drifting away from the creator. Na ye create a wiase bia ma ye ho na se wiase ni kum yen na ye dundum ye energy point ni nyina and na ye nkwan kura ya to atwene and na ye heaven osoro na ye se ye ko ade ntia ye wo ha no se ye nko no ya adwen se ye beka because ha ye de na ha na ye de ni niama ye ni nyina. What does it benefit even common this mechanism? Enye easy o ya rehosem ankasa ya po asase na ye te so no ye de ye pe sesi ekura gan na aduane san na ye di ne ha no de okọ kra be da ne asam fufuro. Songo salt esi adan the biggest salt factory akwa me nkruma ye Songo salt is ya ye kra nchene fi abrochire be gan na ne ya be ye duty. What a shame. There's a ye bibi alawu. We are on planet heaven. Open your inner eye and see the goodness of this world. Our call here is to make the very best of ourselves. To grow godly and travel beyond the space of our minds. How is it going to be possible? How? Because nipa no kura wo ka we ya kire ni na ohia no. Ne sofo ne kan ye nti. O se onye. Se sofo ne ka kire no se mo ndidi 20 years onye da. Ni kunu kan ho ntie, ne yere kan ho ntie. Ade e beje ne nkwa si ho. But ne sofo aka se nti lawu onye da. No si ho no obre. Sometimes you look at people and you are like, so okay, so say the akoye ni say obi say asofo no question you say utan asofo no. How do I hate anybody? Me ametina me ye adwuma den say me ba akwan na pampa ma pa bia ni me nya asem no. Wo na me betan wo na ma pollute me ho. I want my chest to be free so I can create. Me I want to leave a legacy. I'm telling you. 10 years, some years to come now, who say, "Oh, ba no, show we, host show we are, who say my jumading." All we are here to do is to grow, so that we will grow beyond our minds and create other places and move from one dimension to another. Let's leave a legacy for our children. we can't do this with heaven ayeko. Na wo ko heaven ya say na bibi e wa bia hu hia. Osro ne me fie ye. Ye besa akwa echi o na saasi so de eye ya kwentuom. Ewi ase ya japade nyina, you say ye be jane ha. Nti no se see ya anka say are we deceiving ourselves? In 40 na baba baby. Oh, if one so baba baby oh, abebubu akowi ya. Hey. And ndwum bia ye say ye to amanyankopon bia so adane akuti anwum. Hey, enye easy o. Enye easy kra. Our goal is to raise consciousness to level beyond the cosmos. People just like us established and created the system and era we have lived in for the past 10,000 years. These people created the system and eras we are living in today. And omo ba years ago, omo be create system bia ma yen. Na yen so yetim na ye kum ye honko. The Romans, Greeks, Egyptians, British, Americans, and Europeans. Religion was created. Politics was created. The economy was created. Science laws were created. The pharmaceutical industry was created. Media and cinema were created. Bibia, just say, omo yi adwin free bibia ye ne natural abilities ho. And omo create sa niama we emfa hwembre nipa and e create chaos. And there asema me kan me pesa obatan bia ntie me nde bibi wo ho a me pesa me kan. You people remember, I have said this multiple times. So me pesa me kasa about autistics. Me pesa me kasa about epilepsy but I realize say it will create me who say e de asem kese beba the platform ne so. I'm trying to do it secretly, but the biano me kasa me drop bibi kakra bi e de wadwen akoso. Abusia almost nesina. Oh my God. Share obibini bia a generation omo friend say star seed obibini bia na eno na eye another thing na eku sa abrofu yakoma eye omo time ti omo nya omo nim nyansa no omo try say omo ne ebibifo no wowo enyansafo no ewo omumu no ene omo wowo na omo ade ba ko eye omo ya pa chen bibia apart from mineral ne de ka ho no eye saa de no minyana nka me ya ko details but ebe ma me problem na eno ene ye omo ehi nti abusunya utie mi ameka we twi na watie omo wondro ban bi omo de dwuradwura mofra no na mofra ni eduru ba bi a eno no omo di bomu nsia na omo di adwura mofra no mo amutie mi amo abrochire mu nti asem we yie pa omo di bomu nsia na omo di adwura omo de dwura abofra na abofra wawo na onyi kama na bibi anye no wo behu ana wada ne bibi wo de ne be kwa ho no omo ahwe no fa be no omo declare no autistics me ka asem we ya kire na me ntumi nka ne yie nti na me ka ne yekuru mu kasa no nti se sambre no so no omo di sa mpa ne nsia na ekodwura akwala na hunyansa ne demand fa wani adin si so so omo nchemu miensa omo nya ne miensa because wa ma ya afa andwura no so a wontra omo di ndwura bibifo no upa asema mi ken so obi ben obi a wunim na ne ben nya bi no bisa ne se owo ne ba no na autistic ana ade we because omo pese omo kum star seed no this is a spiritual language o min to min chire mi nya na nka meye ama wahu de ekone ne eba but wan hwa na omo afa page no na page ne common ndwuma ye de ye the quest ye nya ye nuanu bi a report ya adan kwa de ya bayifo emmonsamfo sa a konso no omo awowo ma afrafra yemu ana na ho ya adan omo create say niam nyina niam bebre na omo create just to so omo be ma ye wura fi ade ayeye na omo wuruli yen na omo de aye de omo pe abusunya ade a obetumi aya ma ho pe ni say obegani wo consciousness na what master the art aya wo ho say wunwu nsamba ha say wo so do Jesus aye de Jesus yeye o so yokwa ba waba o ma ha obeden wa ha Udo Muhammad ye dia Muhammad ye udo Krishna ye dia Krishna ye na me problem aya me wo Krishna for no omo so preach reincarnation ubi so omo say they know omo nim about icons omo say omo nim incarnation ni reincarnation they are not the same. I continue. Oh my goodness. Omo create saniama we na eruli wi asese you. Saniama we no omo create na ayeye san ya ntu wantumi anko we bia nyame anya twe ama ye nananom omo tumi sa no omo atua omo nenam ho omo kwa afuo mu suo niam omo honam na tumi ye te se shamoleda onipa no kro wo ye ni instead so bet na fie 3 months so onipa wo nyinsanya na wo hu kwan ni nyina bie so ahu nti no ba nyinsa ne hwene kra ye pregnant ne hwene kra ye kese ne hu kwan ni na bie no wawo no bet na fie 3 months atena nsuo so atoto ne ho na wabin na ba bie ye bia a close back na wasan ade ne ho no 6 weeks na djuma say leaf ne ama 6 weeks nti bra back na nofu na okoba nti ene obi wu ba ko mienu ni sisi anche na nanim ayese etefu Oma create way na de disturb nipa nti wo obi awa obi wu ba ko pe no aya abrewo owo one se make up amba mu a ade odwane ope ba bi fa Oma create all these things into first na owo a ye ma waduane ni heat abenkwanduro sese omo wokora nsuo kora omo ntena so hey ndina sese mo pempa mo ade ne ho ahoma na yi afam. This is where they ade omo hwehwa amaye no enu ni o ye wokora ye nya daje nya ye ho aduro ni ye nam na ye wu ntentem ye wu sharp Everything was systematically planned and put in place to create the bad world we are in now. What are you doing to create your own? You need to have the conscious thought that this is not a 5-year or 10-year plan. You must plan for all time and all dimensions. Se yetimi ye yadwene se enye wiase he nyina ne nimu niama ne pe na ye abrabo no ne ye yadwene se ade we am ye se me yese hwe ukọ Europe ni ade a Italy ni ade omo wo sika no eye family farm se sie no obi wie university ana wafa ne bag ohwehwe adwuma ye nkretifi na sese brodo kura Ghana fo tonkora enkrofo yi abebie brodo wa ha sese kokko kura ye chi no wo ba bi cubes be 520 Ghana. Someone say gradually emuni abenkwa na esisi kwanchan na otomo na ye mia na ehwie mu na gum ne etewo ne ye ka hu ni nyina lawu. This is how we decided to kill ourselves. Consciousness will tell you not to throw yourself away like that. Omo anka say creative yase amayen. That is called conscious thought. You don't plan for just you. Your plan is deep into generation and in different possible dimensions. No nipa na asase no kura waton. Na ni wuachi na odwen ho. Maame bi timi koto ayi. Entuma de kwa ayi. No ntua ne ba school fees. Efa no. So wo bre ya, menhwe se wo ba so mebre. It is wrong for you to do that. Afe mo manhwe bibi ketewa bi wa na yemfa asem no embra wiye. Exclusive transcendent plan. Me babe e 4 planning for all realms. E no na me be ma a little bit apo. Because wo ye wadwen se wo be dream bibia wiase na bibia na manya sei na wo da na wasuma dwo na yare bi empo mba ofi a woni skenti wusu. Ti yensesa yare no ne yema usika ne yemfa yare yema wana. Is that what you want? Ade nipa nyame be ya ma nipa bi ompo oda ye na osori anapa na enye obi no be share na tade ye ma no na enye obi no tete aduane share na num no ono asori afa nsu akodware na wanya bibi kakra die nya ba bi adana na sumadwo no onipa se nyame nya bibi ama no na emom minim so pede a owo sika nyina aguo no obi na ebo ne diapers. How do we even think? Because religion ama we so ko bompa ye no we nya ka. I continue. I have an exclusive session about how business founders and entrepreneurs can create transcendent path for generation so that their reincarnation and incarnation will be heaven. I have mastered a special session that any successful business person should at least hear and understand before doing their will. Nyama we no nya ube teacher ko deep. But do we even care? So people create wealth and build mansions and businesses. They die and leave their children. A year or two later, everything collapses. Bang! Minimum crofwa. No mo papa no mo sika pa. Unless ankola no omo no mo di hia. You think you are dead and gone? No, my brother. You have been here and will always be here. Either you transcend or reincarnate. So what do you want? Do you want to transcend? Or you want to reincarnate? And no dear, me jai them out. All these things, you have the choice. You have the willpower to make it happen. So we better transcend it. It's with you and your consciousness. So we better reincarnate it with your worship and your kind of gods and whatever they've plotted and planned for you. Inti abusia. So we better reincarnate. Impo edi na we reincarnate. We abra ba we born. We shall reincarnate. We reincarnate. We be papa na be boni. Abusia. Say yan dream say niyama we ho a eno na niyama bebre tumi sisi abronsan na dan na dan impete dan. It's about what you do. I want this knowledge to go into the right hands. And secondly, social media is not the place to share such information. Said the American say nkrofo bi mu adwuma egugu ene aya na minya na nka niyama say ene ye de ato abonten cause eya ehu adwuma no papa ye na ekoso hotels nya de owu ye pe wo ye bibi enye ye edi ntia edi na papa ye no wrong ye won krofo bi ha na omo papa e wo yare bi owu ye na aba mema na ewo fie wo ni nyina so wo betumi de akoma so side mun nyina ma ye hiafo bibia say e den na man sa. I wish I could say this, but like I said, social media no abeye way until I don't know how to do this. You must be an accomplished entrepreneur with business and a legacy to protect in Transcendent. Yes, heaven is real. Maka. Obi betumi aye adwuma. Uye ni ya ube wuna weja legacy. One, living a legacy is equally an energy. We here bibi sa wode be boom and sana we live that legacy. Maybe some boss. Sa obe mama ye in the public and yes answer. Omo aye betumi de ama omo office no. We are doing it. Abusia, at this point, I na me di ubesi, but me jeni ama nkiti bi ama wa esese wo ponder over it, ese wo dwen ho. Na o make sure say wa hyehyɛ saa niam nyina hyehyɛ ni yie because wo atum badwu wo ma na wo bere ni nti, wan hwɛ ni ya wu ye no, e bibi ahwere wo mo. Wu na wan hyehyɛ wachi ya wu hu wachi. Dia wo de hyɛ wo ba no, obeye mmobompo achen wo a wawu no. Say niam we Mama ye nyina ye mfa nkwa adwendwem na wo beti sa niam we ase planning for all time and realms. Say utumi ete sa niam we ase planning for say wo chiche bibia yie ene baby awu a wo beko say wo mba ha biom say utumi hu ni yie na wo planning ni yie afei resolute say utumi ye resolutions yie utena se na wo chiche niam yie getting ready for infinity say utumi sesie wo ho say uye ekra unim se unko baabi a obesesa honam asesa places but obetumi anya ability to sesa honam to sesa places a wo pe anya obi na ahyehyɛ ama. The real paradigm shift for generations. You need to work towards all these things. Eniama way ene ma nkwa, eniama way ne ma heaven, eniama way ene ma generation etimi diye etoa so ekipi ade a wugyaye ede ma wo. Sa eniama na sese onipa bia wo pursue na wo ye ho adwuma. Oni obi bedi nkomo a way na sese wudi nkomo enye marital issues because otu mutan enye wona odi kan enye wona odi to e ka abrabo no ho. Ye di to esa wo hwehwe ni ye eye conscious thought. Adwenya enida ho. Eno say nyama way ena say so obi ya pursue so that ube incarnate into the realms a wo na wahyehyɛ wo na wo pɛ wo na wo choose like Toad said. na emom no won reincarnate ema obi en recycle wo na oguso sake wo energy na oguso sake wo energy na otrape wo into all these troubles abusia aha ena me de wo besi ese wo de sa niyama ya maka nyina kwa adwendwen mu. In fact, your questions are welcome. Write them in the comment section. I will try as much as I can to explain the ones that I can. Who want more knowledge about this ebusia fato comment section. What person about platform so just call 0244860092 eye free. Obie ni wa wesua de apim no obie ni wa onim ni nyina. Na emom ye pick particles ni yetumi de boboma ni ye beko. But niama me bobo ye religion, politics, eniyama me bobo ye nkrofo ye creative na omo creative to trap us. Enye no ene ye life. Eno eni odomankoma na obo ade na universe no eni hwie nipa na ahyehe omo bu universe no e odomankoma emra so omama ye detache enu nti ne yewuo aye tan na yewuo enye fe na yeguso aye reincarnate ba asase so bebre se yetumi ye se ne ama ehu adwuma ye behu ne ese ye pem ko ho ne yehu de ese ye bu ye ni guso se yetumi hwe ne ama yi a ne ye be decide se ye be fa nkrama nsu ana ye be fa agamo asu eno ene be boa ye na boa ye mba na boa ye generation na boa ye continent. Shalom.